Hi Pisces and Pisces cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. Truly anywhere that you find Pisces as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If this reading doesn't resonate, I would highly suggest checking out the videos for those other placements in your birth chart. There you may find the answers you're looking for. General readings are not personal. They did not go out with only you and your specific situation in mind. So while you are here, really listen and pick up on the places where, like, I'll say a word or a sentence or a phrase or something. That's where how you know that's for you. The rest of it, if it makes no sense, do not try to fit yourself into something that is not yours. Really listen, honor your intuition and your discernment to collect what is and keep what is, okay? Okay. Where was I at? Oh, yes, whenever it does resonate. Sorry. Please hit the like button. Drop me a comment in the text box below and tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think may need its messages. And lastly, please remember to subscribe here. If I am the reader that connects with your energy the best and the most, you can hit the notification bell. And then there, when I upload new materials, YouTube will send you a little notification so you can come check it out. Okie dokie. If this is your first visit here, welcome in. I'm really happy that you're here. If this is a return visit for you, welcome back. I am so happy you're here as well. And if you are already one of my subscribers, thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. I could not be doing this channel without you guys. It means the world to me that you invest in me and you're here and you put time, effort, and energy into this channel. So thank you. Seriously. I'm excited to do your reading because the undercurrent, what I see here at the bottom of this deck, is that you don't see there's a new beginning in love coming for you. Something really important. And the good news about this card right here has been sticking up, peeking at me, and I already know what it is. It's going to lead to the sun, which is Leo energy. So much happiness for both of you. This is something you really do not know is coming or is on your path, and it is for sure going to be humongous for you. I'm really excited. For someone here, that's a renewal, like renewing wedding vows or reinvesting into a marriage. And for someone else here, it is reconciliation with a twin flame. Take what resonates, leave behind. Okay, the theme about this, talking about forgiveness. Forgiving for past mistakes, things that have not gone right, trying to find hope and a place where all things can be let go, and also forgiving yourself. Now that's really specific for someone. You'll be like, yeah, I know. I don't know what that's for or about. I'm sure if that needs to me to know it, I will find it in this reading. But honestly, there's something here about forgiveness, and that's a big theme on this. Something is coming to an ending. There is an ending coming for both of you, one of you, and it has so much to do, I think, with walking away from things that are low vibration and don't serve, and heading into the distance of a new part of your life where it's going to be absolutely amazing in that Ace of Cups. We have Monarch Butterfly energy on this, meaning you're doing a lot of digesting of your past. Everything that's happened here has been for your highest good. You were at one time a caterpillar in this relationship. Then you moved into a chrysalis type of a situation and eventually emerging out as this beautiful monarch butterflies. So this has a lot to do with kind of digesting all the things that have happened in the past, especially if you are going through an ending here. Transforming your life completely. We have number 30, plant dying. And this says, seek the medicine that nourishes the creative spark awaiting your presence. So that's really beautiful. It's almost like looking for what lights your fire, looking for creativity, and looking for how do I make all of this come together. That's really cool, actually. I think that's very, very unique. All right, the feminine's energy on this is sat in Amaterasu, the goddess of light, Amaterasu. I don't think I've ever gotten her before. It says, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Remember what I said? For someone here, this is a reconciliation with your soul, your twin flame, your reflection, the person in your life that brought you the most change and the most growth, but also it's someone that allowed you to see yourself and you've reflected that back to them. So this is very powerful energy on this one. The masculine's energy is sat in Shiva. They are destroying something in their life. They're breaking something down, going through a destructive force. This definitely with the colors is very root, sacral, solar plexus chakras, kind of tearing everything down, really closing doors, creating an ending, digesting the past, walking through forgiveness, and looking at that reflection in feminine energy and saying, well, thank you for that. That's exactly what I needed to have happen here. Okay. The connecting energy between this is about feelings. It's about the hope and the joy. It's number 5 card, if 5 means something to you. It is a Gemini card, and it basically is saying Gemini, a sign ruled by Mercury, helps manifest what the heart desires. Declaring a feeling is tantamount to putting yourself out there, though not necessarily for eternity, in the here and now, the wonderful present. It says the tulip is a custodian of the declaration of love, a witness of a mutual promise. So I feel like the beauty of this is that there is a high amount of feelings between the two of you. A lot of lessons that got learned, a lot of things that happened in the past, a lot of things that were really, really hard for both of you, and things that really made it feel like there was no hope or it was never going to be resolved. And then it feels to me a little bit like one of you jettisoned forward and walked away, and that forced the other one to grow. And it was a moment where that person who grew was so proud of themselves and wanted to show the other. And possibly that's what's bringing this back together. So leading by example, and then also really wanting what's best for each other in this situation. So this is lovely energy. I like this a lot. There's a depth of feeling here. And the possibility to renew something that has been torn down and was not great in the past. Could be that in the past, masculine really destroyed this relationship by their bad behavior or things that they did or said or things they wouldn't let go of. And now it might be time to really digest that and get that creative spark back, ask for forgiveness, and mean it in such an authentic way. Feminine's not going to be able to say no. That was a really long intro, except for I knew there was something I was expected to say there, so that's where we're going to head. We're going to start with you, Pisces. Your energy is sat in the 2 of Cups. You love this person very much. It may not be what it once was, kind of love. For me, it feels like you might be the one who did all this work on yourself in the time where this blasted apart. And look at here, it's like a reflection too. It's 2 people facing one another with the spirit above them, investing in that. You definitely have a lot of respect and love and care for this person. You feel like they showed up for you in places where no one else would. You feel like they love you in a way that no one else can understand, and that you feel so connected to them. We have Judgment, Scorpio, Libra energy on this. We have 7 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Knight of Cups, and both of those knights are looking directly over here at this person. The thing is, I think that your higher self really gave you a wake-up call about all the things that have happened here. Everything, like in the investment of time, you two have really worked on things with one another and individually as people. And the thing is that there's been a heavy weight. There was a really heavy weight that you are now processing, working on putting down, working on transforming your life, working on walking away from, I think, these places where things just didn't work. Things were in a really bad way. And that's why now you are knowing with your head and your heart that you are ready to walk back to this person. There's something here you had to do, something you had to learn, something you had to wake up from. The thing of that too, I want you to remember, tarot can do that really weird thing where it likes to flip and reverse. So if you're like, yes, this is my story, but it's the flip-flop, that's really, really normal, okay? You have two here. We have the word yes, and we have the word yes with an exclamation point. So that's confirmation for me that what I just said is absolutely correct. You were the one that had to do some work. You were guided by this person and them being a reflection to you. That's why I think no matter what happens here, you will love this person and be so grateful for them till the day you die. This person evoked the highest amount of change in your life by leading you by doing something different for themselves too. And I just saw 1111 go by the timer, and that's another clarification. This is very twin flamey. Being clarified by number 19, the Tower. So this, in the Lenormand deck, the Tower is different from in the traditional tarot deck. In the traditional tarot deck, it's a lot about everything's changing, everything's breaking down, everything's having a large, like a huge blow up moment. In this deck, that is talking a lot about looking at all of the places where, from a lonely place, a place of isolation and away from this person, you were really able to see everything that you had to work on. All the boundaries that this person put up in your face was for your highest good. Everything this person chose to do was orchestrated on purpose to help you by leading by example. And in that loneliness and that isolation, you were really able to realize that what this person did, no matter how much it hurt you, it forced you to go and work on yourself because you love this person with every ounce and fiber of your being. You could try in any way, shape, or form to explain to me, no, I don't love them. And I would not at all buy into that. We have the element of air, and we have 22 crow energy on this. Right now, this is really developing for you. You are so curious about everything that has gone on here. You have a lot of remembering. There's a lot of memories here. You are very observant to what has gone on in this relationship. You are also aware that this person has some kind of a magical connection to you, a telepathic connection to you. For example, if you are going through something and you are having a really, really hard time, this person will either dream about you or they will wake up and say, I need to go over here and talk to you. And so they'll show up in a DM or a text or a phone call. Hey, are you okay? Is everything all right? Something feels weird. What's going on? So for you, it's almost like, I cannot believe this person is so deeply connected to me that they would actually be able to feel that even though we haven't been in communication. So for you, you're really wanting to gather information. You may even be reaching out to a tarot reader other than myself, someone directly in your face to face, to explain to you better what this connection actually is. Okay? We have the founder energy on this, meaning that this person your energy is one in which you are building the foundation. It already has been built with this person. You believe this person is your community, your family, your network. This person, for you, you revere this person. This is someone you respect and admire and love so much that if you were incapable of making the changes you did, you would never want to be in this person's life because you would not want to hurt them again the way that you once did. It feels like your energy was the one that was really destructive in the past. Take what resonates. It could be wrong. It could be flip-flopped. Okay, we're going to move to this person. They are showing up for you as judgment. Scorpio, Libra energy. they too are having a little bit of an awakening in their own life. It's sort of like there was this energy that things had died and it was done. But you see what I mean about that? I'm so drawn to that angel with the trumpet. It's almost like that's how this person connects with you telepathically. It's through the spirit world. It's through your 5D selves. This person hears you when you're needing help, and they reach out because they don't want you to fall down again. They're not wanting to be in a love relationship with you at this moment, but they 100% know when you are struggling or having a hard time. That's the how. It's like they're being guided by that trumpeting angel to say, whoa, 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 you need to talk to Pisces. Something is happening for them. They need help. 6 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Beautiful energy there. 4 of Swords. Also gorgeous energy. 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. There it is. There it is. That Ace of Cups. This person has always held you also in the highest of regards. And if you remember, your 2 of Cups, you're facing one another. What's happening here? Face to face. We've got these beautiful lilies in between. Really talking about the promise and the hope and the love that exists between the two of you. It's very pure. It's very genuine. It has such a kindness attached to it in a place where once it was not very kind at all. This person wants to tell you something here, that they worked really hard to heal themselves, that they, in the time where everything was burnt down, torn down, destroyed, they put in so much effort to try to figure out how to make their life correct. They have kind of gone through it in partnership, like times they've tried to date, times they've been in bigger relationships. It's not been very great. It's been hard. And the thing is that they regularly, I think, don't identify that they would want a new relationship with you or a restart, because in their mind, the bandaged head is how they felt when things were bad between the two of you. It was exhausting. It was really hard for this person. That propelled them to grow, which then put the mirror in your face. You put the mirror in their face by your behavior and who you were as a person at the time. It pushed this person to grow and want better and to learn and to be a better person. And then now they're putting that mirror back up in your face. The thing is that this new beginning in love, it feels like it's going to start off really authentically with an open door communication. Are you okay? What's going on? Or you reach out and say, hey, I need to talk to you. Something is really bad going on in my life. I need some advice. I want to know what to do. What do you think? What I love the best is that this is one of the only decks that there is a lotus flower at the bottom of that. Lotus flowers are some of the most beautiful, fragrant flowers in the world, but they also grow out of mud. Like dirty, nasty, slimy, goopy mud, and they emerge as this beautiful, radiant being. And I feel like this person doesn't realize it yet, but what they're doing with their behavior and their actions is the mud is starting to churn, and up out of that will grow something beautiful. This person is a really advanced person. They have been many lifetimes on this earth. They've learned a lot. They are far from perfect. That's what these dynamics are always about, is how do I put a mirror in your face to help you learn the things that are not great in your life? What do we do? I just saw 1912 go by the timer. That's another 1111. This person is actively looking for a sign. It's like regularly in their life, they listen to people they trust, they live their life, they work on themselves, they strive for best for themselves. But it's almost like that energy I was talking about. When they feel that you need them, they look for a sign through dreams, through visions, through another person that's connected that says, hey, something's going on. I don't know. So it's that. It's like they regularly wait for your energy to come to them, and that's them looking for that sign. 48, the War card is on this. And so I think that energy really tells me that they know somehow right now you are going through a lot of conflict. They can feel that. They can feel that you're having a really hard time and that you are focused on trying to find the way forward to this again because you feel safest with this person. This person makes you feel really safe, really like you can come there because you can come there and tell them anything because you literally have, you were your absolute worst. This person has seen you at the worst you could possibly ever be, and they still love you. That's why you feel safe with them. 29, woman energy. The Empress energy of Taurus, Libra. And 33, bellows. Threes have got to be really important to this reading because there's a 33 here, there's a 3 there. That plant dying is a 3. So this person could have a birthday in March. Their birth date could have a 3 in it. Their life path number could be a 3. Or that 3 could really resemble the triad between all twin flame dynamics, which is co-creation with the divine. You, them, divine, one soul split into 2 bodies to help you both ascend and grow. I do feel like this is the feminine in the situation for multiple reasons, and I do feel like you are more of the masculine, so bear with me if that sounds flip-flopped. Take it and resonate it. Understand we all have masculine and feminine qualities in us, and so it could be that you really are just more masculine in your energy, not necessarily that gender, okay? The thing is that this person is beautiful, and they show up for you as graceful and kind and loving. And also there's still some passion that exists between the two of you. I think that they are really quietly in the background, unbeknownst to them, or they're not willing to admit it, they're fanning a flame to bring a little bit more passion or ignite something here. And it could just be the beginning, the emergence of that lotus flower out of the mud. It's the beginning. We have the spy master energy on this for them. They have learned a lot, okay? And so there's a lot here that they want to tell you about, that they want to open the door to when you ask out for help. I want you to know something, though. This person has a high amount of distrust towards you because of how much you hurt them in the past. Destruction, having to digest something here. Just that energy of like, I don't know if I could ever trust you again because you hurt me so bad. They know more now and they believe in you. It's just they have a high level of, I don't know if I can trust that. Okay. Let's go here to their intentions. Well, they do intend to open that gate and offer you something. It looks like the beginning of something, and it is based in reality. That could be, let's get together as friends once a week. Let's talk. Tell me what you're going through. I know you're having a hard time. That could be the offer of support. It could be the offer of friendship. It could be the offer of knowledge, something they've learned in the time they've worked on themselves that may be able to help you. It's the beginning of something. Oh, 4 of Wands. That would be twin flame union right there, my dear. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. The Fool, Aries energy. Oh my God, the 10 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups. Okay, let's take a nice deep breath because things just got very much more interesting here. This person isn't telling you or anyone else in their life at all the fact that what they're going to offer you is the door that opens. It's the beginning to the door, that gate right there. They're going to offer you the doorway to this. It's not going to look like, hey, I want to get back together with you. It's going to look like, hey, I'm offering you an olive branch. What do you do with it? Do you take advantage of it? Do you look it dead in the eye and be like, wow, thank you for today. I really needed that, but it doesn't go past that? Do you jump both feet front in and say, I need to end what is happening in my life because it's destructive and I cannot do it? And then therefore you open the door to all of this coming into full union. This is really now, they're not telling anyone that. In fact, they're not even telling people that they believe are family or really trusted people in their life. They're not speaking that out loud. They maybe haven't even identified that yet inside themselves, but the deal is they want to take a risk. In this relationship, a jump, a leap of faith towards what they feel like now, since you've worked on yourself or they've been the mirror for you to work on yourself, it could finally lead to where you both originally wanted this to go. But it did not because of things that were not working out well. The thing is that this person, I don't think they even know that that's what they want. They don't even know that that would be the thing. If they reached for that cup, that would be the thing that would open the door to the happiest place of their life too. This is partially a lesson for both of you. To know what your worth is, to know that the love that exists between the two of you is that special kind of love that is unlike any other. Twin flame love between two people who are romantically involved, it is a relationship that will force everyone to fully grow in ascension and building up. This person may not even be able to connect that that's what they have to do. Right now, their answer is no. That would be because they don't even realize they're doing it. They don't even know that that's what's happening here. There's a big lesson coming for both of you. This person would tell everyone in their life, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? I'm not going to do that. Ew, gross. But I will be their friend. Okay? We have 10 scythe energy on this and also 28 man energy on this. Yes, I think the thing is here, the 10 of that scythe is like a quick change, something coming to a really swift ending with a man, possibly someone that they had to say no to recently, like a really firm no. And that kind of put the lesson up in their face like, oh my God, wait a second, hold on here. What? This is very deep, the relationship that flows between the two of you. This is very unique, this. This doesn't happen in everybody's twin flame dynamic. You could probably feel telepathically that this person was also in another relationship, something that they kept telling you was really happy. It was a revisit to some of the things you two dealt with. Not all, some. Because it's another lesson. This person had to go through it one more time to actually realize that saying no is the appropriate thing. And it means no because your lesson for them taught them self-worth. Somehow they slightly forgot that until it showed back up in another person, the same lesson. And then they were like, wait a second, whoa, no, absolutely not, because whatever happened back here from you, it showed back up. It was slightly different. They want to talk to you about your journey. What happened? How did you decide to make the changes you did? What was there? Clarified by 12, dolphins. 6, stalemate. And 15, raccoon. This person here, I think their intention is to really stand up and be like, no, I'm not committing to this. I don't want to do this. But the thing is that the collaboration between the two of you is the thing that brings both of you the most peace, the most harmony, the most fun, the most joy. The helpful energy that flows between the two of you finds the way out of something blocked. It also gives you guys, this person's intention is to be, I think, curious and adaptable and resourceful, because they're going to ask you a lot of questions in this. When the door opens to this conversation, or kind of the reaching out or the energy of that, it will find the answer. You're going to ask a lot of questions, and this person is very creative. They're going to come up with something that I don't think they even know is coming. We have the musician energy on this. So one of you could be a musician, but it's about the inspiration that you give to each other and the gratitude. This is so beautiful. This is really about two people, high level twin flame. Not your first rodeo, not your first lifetime, not your first lifetime together either. Enough so that the telepathic connection between the two of you is so strong, but also that the gratitude that this person feels for you and everything that you two went through, it's helping them to understand that this is more important than putting up walls and saying, absolutely not, I would never revisit that. Wow, okay. So how does this person feel about you? That's beautiful. My God. Temperance angel of Sagittarius. They feel like you have grown, you have healed, you have ascended, you have been able to find inspiration in places when this person left you. You found your gumption or your drive to fix and heal those broken places in your life and yourself. This person feels like you've been patient and that they've been patient with you. They also feel like you've been able to balance standing one foot in reality, one foot in your feelings, and then alchemizing those feelings with fire into steam to create a new life for yourself. This person is very proud of you, Pisces. Now that is intense. This person has a lot of love and a lot of hope for you. Look what is at the bottom of this deck. That is Hierophant. That is Taurus energy, and that is traditional partnership between two people that hold the key to each other's heart, souls, mind, body. Oh, I don't even know what to name this. Oh my God. Clarified by Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Sun card of Leo, Ace of Wands, and the Five of Swords. This person feels like you are rebuilding your life, and you're doing it looking really good because you are inspired by this person here. They feel like you are happy, or that you're working on being happy. They feel like you make them happy, and watching you grow and watching you strive for better in your life and watching you shut the door to things that were not serving you and then opening the door to the newness and the freshness and the forgiveness. They feel so proud of you, and they feel so happy to watch you walk a life that is so different than what once was when you two were together. They feel like it's time to ask you for something new, an inspired situation, because I think they're finally realizing that they have had a little bit of a change of heart, that what happened in the past was designed and orchestrated for their highest good, not just to hurt them. They had to be hurt in order to push to grow. You two, I think, came from really different upbringings. Like, one of you had a childhood that was so hard it almost would take your breath away. The other one of you grew up in a really affluent life, but you didn't appreciate it. One of you grew up really hard and a lot of lessons, and the other one grew up in a life that was super easy but didn't appreciate it. Took it for granted. There's that word again. We end and begin with it. Forgiveness is the biggest thing here. Forgiveness is the place where our soul merges and becomes happier and better, and it radiates out. And forgiveness is always best when done for ourselves instead of others. But by forgiving this person, if they forgive you, they forgive themselves. If you're forgiving yourself, if you're forgiving this person, you're forgiving yourself. This relationship is like the infinity symbol. There's no beginning or end. It just is. 33, the key. What did I just say? I want to cry. This is so beautiful. I think this person feels like they had a breakthrough or an aha about forgiveness as the key to unlocking everything, the key to assessing, gaining access to higher knowledge, higher work, the next phase of that relationship, the key that opens the right door to how you two grow together and come back together for that twin flame union. 21, mountain, and mutable energy. So this person feels like they might need to get a little bit more information from you about an obstacle that you're still dealing with, a problem you're still dealing with, a delay, something that's in an interruption here or blocking this. They want more information. They are very empathetic to what you're going through because they too have come through something really bad. They're able to see both sides of this situation, and they feel like they could perfect this kind of by touching you. Now that's really specific. Some people do not enjoy being touched at all, but it's almost like they feel like if they could hug you or hold you or touch you, put their arms around you, somehow the exchange of information they need, it wouldn't even need words. It would just come. It would just flow. We have the painter energy on this. One of you could be very artistic and paint things. And we have the catalyst energy on this. This person is taking control. They feel like you're taking control as well to enact some very radical changes that will lead to a big amount of creation in a very productive way towards this relationship evolving to the next phase, even though I seriously still don't think this person realizes that's what they would benefit them best or would help them the best. That might be where your mirror comes up and shows them the next chapter. This is big, and this reading got long, and I'm still not done. We're going to finish up like I've done every other reading. We're going to go through the whole zodiac here. If this person is an Aries, High Priestess energy tells me they are connected to your energy because this is one of your cards, but they are definitely not telling you everything that they're feeling in this situation. They're holding some things back. They know. They have a strong inner knowing, but they're not telling you everything. If your person is a Taurus, Prince of Wands, it is time to start talking about this in a really beautiful, authentic way, sharing good news about what is happening. If your person is a Gemini, Three of Swords tells me they are really sad and heartbroken about what's happening before you, and I think that they want to be a good guide here for you. If your person is a Cancer, the Sun, they are wanting to find the ultimate happiness with you, that you are their happiness. If your person is a Leo, Three of Wands, they very much made a decision a long time ago to stand in their virtue and be good for you, no matter what. Always wanting to be good for you and always wanting best for you. if your person is a Virgo. 10 of Pentacles. They want it all with you. They want the full Monty, the sun, the moon, the stars, building this relationship, growing it from the ground up, making things happen. If your person is a Libra, the moon. Here's your other card. They are very deeply connected to you in a really beautiful way that they still are not telling you everything. This feels like this person could have both Aries and Libra placement. I don't know, but that feels really similar, and it's in the same spot, but the moon is facing the opposite direction. Also, look what's standing face to face in that card. 2 pillars of the same. And look what's standing face to face in this card. 2 pillars, one's white, one is black. I'll move forward. If your person is a Scorpio, 5 of Swords, they feel completely defeated. They feel like everything in their life has broken down and they need your guidance too. If your person is a Scorpio, or I'm sorry, a Sagittarius, that was Scorpio. If your person is a Sagittarius, King of Wands, they are looking so good and charging forward and inspired by your light. If your person is a Capricorn, 6 of Pentacles, they want equal give and take, and they want that to be really successful between the two of you. If your person is an Aquarius, 5 of Pentacles, they're very worried about you. They're concerned you're not well. They're concerned that things are breaking down for you in a way where you may go back to a destructive pattern back here, that was part of the problem. And lastly, if your person is a Pisces like yourself, there are 2 and we're taking them. We have the 9 of Wands and we have the Princess of Pentacles. This is someone standing in their strength, enacting their boundaries, and also talking to you little by little by little about the things that they've learned through this relationship, and also asking for another set of guidance to bring another lesson in. But this one feels a little bit more like it's a blessing, not so much of a lesson. So I just saw 4211 go by the timer. 4 and 2 is a 6. 6 is about reconciliation, and 11 is this reading. I don't even know what I'm going to name this, so I'm going to have to really sit with this energy after I click the video off, because this is so beautiful. I haven't done a reading like this in a really long time. So I know this got long, but if you're still here with me, this was for you. It was meant to be delivered hand to your door. Like, here, you need to hear this. So I'm going to leave this here. If this is yours and you're claiming it, please hit the like button, drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below. You don't have to go into it if this is too big. You can just give me an emoji. If it is yours, give me the dove emoji. I think that will tell me everything I need to know. And lastly, because look, there's that dove in the top of here. Lastly, please don't forget to subscribe. I love doing these readings. They mean a lot to me. I pour my heart and soul into them, and it feels so good to me to connect with this kind of energy. It's high vibrational, and it really teaches me a lot about how to be a better person. So thank you. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for a beautiful reading, Pisces. Have a good day.